All right, welcome to this video series. I am doing a few tests that, starting tests to make sure that my environment is working. You could use this video if you wanted to do your own testing or even see demos of the capabilities. So I'm gonna start with directory and bridging. And the way it's gonna go is I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock here and let's see how much you do. Okay, so we're just gonna go and start. And directory and bridging, we're going to test login with a password. Also, I think MFA will do via client and via CentrifyCLI. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is my environment. Let's close my browser. My internal on-premises is called Vault. So there you go. That's SSO login. But we want to make sure that we can also validate identity assurance. So that's via, that will be via incognito window here. So notice that 2 challenges only in this environment. Not a lot of data in this environment, but enough to test. And notice that the first gate asks for step up and the second gate asks for the password, and I should not type passwords and talk at the same time. But here it is. So we validated SSO login and incognito login where we get challenged for MFA. So the next test is 80 users can authenticate via client. So I have a machine here, RHEL74, that does have our client. Just gonna move here to Open PuTTY. And first and foremost, from platform perspective, this system, RHEL74, has the Centrify client 20.4. You can see it in the client profile. And when you look at permissions, notice that system administrator has the agent auth permission. This is what we're looking for, right? And just make sure I check it here. And that means that should you go to the system directly without bypassing here, we need to validate, your identity with step up. So let's test it. I'm gonna use the same user. Notice the same mechanisms presented to the user, the same bonehead decision to use a second challenge instead of through MFA. And here we have it. In there, should the user want to elevate, because we made the Unix enable the role and also modified suitors, same challenge here. So MFA can also be enforced when using sudo. Let me look at my table here. We have 225 left. All right, so 80 users can use CentrifyCLI. All right, so this one makes more sense if we have a pristine CentrifyCLI. So let me just go ahead and take a look if I can build it real quick. So I have it here, and so it would be something like, you want to use an endpoint that is secured, for example, like who am I? So it would be CCLI, and then security. So security, who am I? If you're authenticated, it should just, show you something like this output. But it works here because I have a cookie. But let's take a look here and see what happens. So notice that it says I'm not authenticated. So I should be able to provide URL and then user. So in this case, this is the challenge that I have, and this is where unscripted this. I only have 40 seconds, but I already have an auth secret done here. So I need to, in order for me to run this, I need to request token first. So now with the token, I can run this successfully. I don't like this test. So what I'll do is at the end, the test that I did not like, I will repeat. So in the last video, you'll see true MFA through here.